Hey, everybody. A nice Wednesday afternoon from our location that is undisclosed. This is Whoote, the funny show about money and the show that is both accurate, informative, educational, and we don't BS around. Information and education without fabrication. That's our motto. And you come here to be informed, not misled. Don't watch the cable news. That is the leading cause of mental illness. And I should know, I spent many years in a psych ward after watching too much CNN. No, I was just kidding about that. But in any event, we're going to go to the charts here in a minute, and I'm going to show you that a couple of the companies look great. They're all Canadian. There's 20 states, I believe, or so, 2025, that are legal, fully recreationally legal in the United States. I think it's going to go federal, and that's why these stocks look like they have a bull market behind them. They weren't looking that good when the thought was Trump was going to win. Now that Biden's going to win, especially with Kamala Harris as the VP, I think it's a pretty certain thing that we're going to have federally legalized marijuana within no time at all. So the first chart I want to show you is one called Tilray. Now, Tilray came public at about $20 a share about 2-3 years ago. It went all the way to 300, and it's come all the way back down. So Tilray is one that is starting to now accelerate on the upside. And I think all of these companies are now suddenly realizing that they're going to be federally legal. And so you're not going to have the kind of stuff you have going on now, where you have federal laws, state laws, federal laws, state laws. You know, if you have some marijuana with you and you're on a plane, okay, you're in federal airspace. You can be arrested on a narcotics trafficking thing. Here, you can smoke a doobie in your house. Elon Musk was just here. The place still smells. Elon, God, I wish he'd try vapes instead. Boy, does that guy brag. Anyway, so we're gonna go on to the next one. But boy, does he love his 420. So here we go to the next one, and that is Canopy Group. Canopy Group is the largest of the marijuana companies, and I'll tell you why this one is the most likely to do well in the long term. That's because Constellation Brands, symbol STZ, I think, which is a huge spirits and brands type of distributor. They bought 30% and have put in more money into this company. So they think the liquor business is going to be somewhat supplanted by the marijuana business. And, I know a few people that are going to help make that happen. So, that's kind of another reason to like this stock. And again, these are all traded. They're traded on the NYSE, but they're Canadian companies because it is illegal federally. You can have a dispensary in a state where it's legal. You can get a license in other states that it's medically approved, and has tremendous medical value. Marijuana is the most profitable plant in the world, because you get hemp, you get CBD oil. It works medicinally. It works for almost anything you can think of, except getting me a date. Although, if I see, that's the mirror right there that I know. And I'm going to say it one more time so you don't forget it. If I was a woman, I'd be all over me. All right, let's go on. And some of them like 4202. So the next one is called Aurora Cannabis. Now, Aurora Cannabis, I actually bought this at one point in time when it exploded. It was a great chart pattern, descending wedge, and it was cheap. That was when they thought I believe Trump was going to be elected, and so it lost all those gains. And now that Biden has been elected, you're going to have an administration very likely to legalize it. So it's not likely to come back down like it did a few months ago, which is when I bought it too early, and it's likely to do pretty well. I would take a look at these companies. Their financials are absolutely horrendous, but that's not why you buy them. You buy them because they've already established a foothold in several countries and the distribution. New York just permitted a plant to make hemp, and it's just a matter of time before every state permits everything, with the exception of a few. Again, it's a states' rights issue, but federally, it will be legal in the next year. That's my prediction. In any event, I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. Please like us. Please subscribe to us. That way you won't miss a single edition. And we're going to do a lot of these sort of single industry group or breaking news type features so that you're going to know on the spot what the impact is on the market. And I have one last thing to say. I always do an imitation, so I got to do one today, and that's of Jeff Spicoli in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I don't know if you saw it, but this is a scene from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Jeff Spicoli, played by Sean Penn, is in a van, and this is what he does. He goes, "Did you hear that? That's my skull. Doesn't that cause brain damage? Only if you do it for like a month." How'd you like that one? Okay, anyway, I'm having a good time here. Have a happy Thanksgiving. If you do imbibe in cannabis, make the turkey taste even better. We'll see it next weekend. We're filming on Saturday. That's going to be a biggie. Please don't miss it. Please subscribe so you don't miss a single thing or a single imitation I have. Okay, talk to you soon.